Hello everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel AfriCraft TV. So today is a continuation of our previous video where I'm teaching you how to make your palm slippers with the use of paper. Can you see? If you can successfully do this on a paper, you can do it on a real leather. So you might want to go back to the video to refresh because this is a continuation. Okay, so I told you that with the use of this leather, the next thing for you to do is to interlock the two. Can you see? Interlock the two together like this. Like this. Can you see? This is what you form. Okay, so this is for a foot rather. So that means you'll be needing two of this. Can you see? This is the other side. So that means you'll be needing 4 of this. So you have to draw out 4 of this, cut out 4 of this, one for the right leg and the other for the second leg. So I don't want this video to be too long, so we'll not be doing for the second leg, but you can pause that to make for yourself. So the next thing to do is to what? Is to fix this in. Now this is what you would do. You will actually place your leg. If you don't have the shoe mode, you will check my first video where I went to the market for survey. You will see where I showed you example of mode. But if you don't have a mode, not to worry, just place your feet on the floor and wrap this around it. So wherever that, okay, the most suitable part for you, check this place, check it, put your leg inside. So when you have already found the right spot, you do what? You mark it. This is what you do. You mark it. Now this place you are marking is the side that will go in, is the side that will be tucked in. So here is what you will do. Can you see? You do this equally like this. You don't allow it pass to this side. So after doing that, you carefully use your cutter. Can you see? You carefully. So for accuracy, you need a tape rule. If you don't have those tape rule, not to worry, you can use the tailor tape rule. You can use the normal flexible tape rule to measure this. Just measure this. This depends on the length of the, let's bring this out. So we are actually trying to tuck this in. So what you do is to cut, is to measure this. Can you see? Put it here and measure. So this is about, can you see? 4 centimeters. Can you see? So it means that what you measure here too will be 4 centimeters. Can you see? Okay, good. So next thing for you to do is to use a cutter to what? Sometimes it could be very thick because you are passing through a sole, just like this. So we are going to be cutting out the measured space here. So you have to be careful with the use of this cutter because it's very sharp. So make sure as you are cutting, you don't penetrate too much to this side. Can you see? Just leave about half an inch away from the side here. So let's continue. Can you see? Just be very careful. Okay, then the second part. Okay, so you check. Okay, just to be sure that the other side. Okay, Okay, can you see what I'm doing? Okay, so after doing this, this is what you will do. You following? Okay, so this is what you will do. You have to bring this side out. You have to bring this side out. Okay. The second part, you bring it out also. With the use of a paper, you have to watch it so it will not slip through. Okay, are you following? You have to bring the paper out. So, can you see? You have tucked the two sides in. Can you see? So, don't worry about the dangling part here. You're actually going to gum this side and you're going to gum this side so it will be stable. So the next thing for you to do is also to do the same thing here. Do the same thing here for this and also for this. Don't forget that I told you to put your feet here to measure the space here if you don't have a shoe mold. So the same thing you did here is what you will also do here. So after you've carefully tucked in your leather, this is, can you see the back? Can you see? What you need to do next is to gum. Okay, you gum. Can you see? Can you see? Okay, so let's gum. Don't forget what I told you about the gum in our previous video. Okay? I told you something about gum in our previous video, so I want you to watch, to see, to hear what I told you about gums. Yeah, there's a secret to unlock. Okay. Because this is actually a paper, it might get dried faster. But with leather, you have to leave it for a while and ensure that the surface is dry before fixing it together. Okay, so that's not about that. So since you can't leave your slippers like this, can you see? What you just do is, can you see? If you have a ready-made sole, what you just do is to fix it together at the back. Can you see? Can you see? Fix it. So you could use a macrofoil for this and you could use a rubber for this. It comes in two ways. If you want a ready-made slippers, you could just do this, use macrofoil for this cutout, for this sole, and gum it together with this ready-made sole like this. But if you are making a leather slippers, handmade slippers, what you do is to add a rubber sole as this, a rubber sole that you have already cut in form of this shape too, of the foot shape too. Add it to the back. So when you add it to the back like this, assuming this is the rubber sole, if you check my previous video, I showed you the materials and I explained the rubber sole. So assuming this is a rubber sole like this, let me show you how to make this foot part of the slippers. So this is what you will do. Just carefully place your slippers like this on the sole. You are actually going to be using the sole for this part too. So this is what you do. You cut it out. You cut it out. So this is the rubber sole that I told you about. There are two sides of slippers. There are ones that is made with ready-made sole like this, and there are ones that you make the sole yourself. So that is what you would cut out, and then you will use this. You get Marco 4. This is rubber sole 3. This is Marco 4. Write it down. There's a difference. So you use this as a sole, just like this, and you use Marco 4 as the one you will put your foot on. So that is that. And this is also what you will cut out to make the heel part, this part. So you just place it on it and cut it out, trim it out. So I just did for this. So the next thing for you to do is to what? Is to gum it together. Can you see? Okay, where's our gum? Be quick to close your gum so it will not get dried. Once your gum is dried, that means your gum is as well useless. Your gum is as well useless. Okay. Can you see? Can you see? Okay. So let's do well to gum the other part. So assuming you have your rubber 3 gummed out like the sole, you just trim it out and attach it just like you attach your ready-made sole to it. I hope you understand. So you add gum to this part and wait for a few minutes until the surface is dry. Until the surface is dry. Hope you're getting this. Okay, so you have to give it some time for you to get dried. So here is a prototype of rubber 3 sole that, assuming this is rubber 3 sole that you cut exactly with your shoe size. So you just put it here like this. You gum here, you gum here, you gum here, you gum here. You have the two together, gum like this, and then what do? You add this to it. So I'll show you that. So I just gummed the rubber sole to this and the sole. So this is what you will do. Can you see? Our craft is ready. Then you can use any of this decorative logo on it. Can you see? Or any of those pins. You can ask for accessories, shoe accessories, and just pin it somewhere. Can you see? Our slippers is ready. As you can see that the side is not smooth. The size is not smooth. You can actually take this to the shoemaker. They have something called filing machine. They will help you file the side. They will file the side and it will be smooth. They will file the side and it will be smooth. So that's all. That's all. Can you see? Our slippers is ready. If you can do this perfectly well, that means that you can do your ready-made sole or even your palm slippers with the use of any leather of your choice with any color of your choice. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you've learned how to make this particular design. Hope to see you in the next video. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye.